save by the goalie. Bounces out, rebound. Couldn't quite get captured by Pittsburgh. And Halton Hurricanes throw the puck back into the Pittsburgh Penguin zone. Bros in track play catch behind the net. As the Hurricanes come in, they're going to look right back up. We have Golnack to Pearsall. Pearsall taking the puck wide into the offensive zone. Pearsall cuts down the left wing side, shooting, and a great save by the Hurricane goaltender. Foster in track play catch. And now the Hurricanes are going to come back into the Penguin zone. Shot on net, brushed aside by Foster. Always a steady defenseman. And now it's Pearsall who's going to skate up towards the middle of the ice. He's going to look.
We have a choppy, to say the least, signal, but we're, not allowed to stream the game anyway, so we'll get everything loaded afterwards. A 0-0 game here as it's worked in front of the Penguins' net, swiped away by Joe.
Thank God. Jeremy Evans back on the color. Play-by-play.
Jones, the power forward for the Penguins, has been just that all weekend. Powerful as he drives the outside. I think he tried to send one back door there to Halliday, the goaltender, getting in the way.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So 5:07 to play here. Rebound up underneath the goaltender.
Boy. Great teamwork there. Squish and Bros combined to keep that puck out of the cage there, Jeremy. Big save there.
So the first one comes off Squish, bounces out front. Rebound gathered in, sent back in on Squish. Came off the pad. Bros able to get it in the crease and shove it back under the goaltender. Carlson will take the draw for track. Off the skate of Bros. Rimmed around for Costa. Crashing down the wall comes the Hurricanes. Their centering pass picked off by Brenneman. He finds Costa. Costa finds Carlson. And the speedy forwards into the offensive zone. Weaving it back in front. The pass is blocked, but he stays with it. Able to get it behind. Every time there's a forward on or a defenseman on the puck at all times. Often more than one. As we'll also try to stay out of your screenshot here.
Jeremy, something I noticed, I don't see the other coaches on the bench. I see Hannon. I don't see Pelly. I don't see Halliday. So,
I believe Pelly working on with the 13s.
Okay. Oh, and there.
And Jimmy Halliday pops up. It's whack-a-coach. Whack-a-mole, whack-a-coach.
I guess so. Halliday was attending to the skate of one Zach Brenneman, right?
I believe that's icing on Halton. I believe we're good to go on the outgoing. Shh. Super secret. Replay. As it's worked in front. Golnack spins one just wide of the cage. It's picked up behind the net by Pearsall. Popped around on the breakout attempt by Halton. Halton in white for this one. White jerseys. The logo you see on your screen on the chest. Blue pants. Combination of two shades of blue and white on the socks and white buckets. Your Penguins in gold. The gold uniforms with the Penguin logo on the chest. The black pants, the gold socks, and the iconic gold Pens-Elite helmets as we battle along the wall. Bouncing puck comes free. Can Flume pull it through? He's having a heck of a weekend. Up off of the high stick of Pearsall, played at the point. The face-off will come out. And I believe in Canada, it's just at center. It is not the whole way down. So some different rules here.
Interesting.
Not as damaging as a high stick within the 58 states of the United States of America.
I'll tell you what is damaging is that referee's wicked mustache, Jeremy.
It is a dandy as Carlson comes across and finds Jimmy Halliday, and it might be early in the morning. But, Grandma, you better hide those better because Jimmy Halliday has found those cookies on the top shelf.
Big first goal there for the Penguins. Yep.
His partner Bolus up the wall to be spun in by the Penguins goal scorer, Mr. Jimmy Halliday. I believe the third or fourth.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the third or the fourth? It might be the fourth.
I think it is the fourth.
James Halliday Quattro. As Popsicle in there right now as a cross-ice feed by Brenneman, picked off, tap to the opposite corner. Avoiding sticks, but Bros will be in to compete for it, and it'll come back low to high to the point. A fake shot, and we'll have an offside play.
What do we call the point there, Jeremy? What do we call the point? We call the point Breakaway City.
That was almost a very dangerous situation.
You cover the point, good things happen.
For Halton, anyway. Almost
right.
an advantageous situation for the boys in goal.
That's right.
It'll be rimmed around again behind Squish. This stream out. We've combined a cell phone signal with the Wi-Fi, so. Shot comes in off the stick of Flume, off the netminder into the corner where they'll battle. Here's Pelly coming down low, driving into the corner. Read well by Carlson as he'll retreat to play defense as back comes Halton. Flume with the back pressure. Chappie with the battle mode. And we'll get a dump in by Halton on the delayed offsides at the horn, and we'll get through one period. A 9-minute first period. I did check what time they actually dropped the puck. Again, 13 minutes go on the clock for warm-ups. You get a 3-minute warm-up, and then they leave the clock run until you can manage to drop the puck. So,
I've never seen that before.
it's the Silver Sticks. I've only seen it once before, and that was when the 2010s were here.
It's Silver Sticks. Okay.
Yep.
Nice. So, Jeremy, you see at center ice the two goalies, Calabrese and Squish, talking. What do you think they're? What are they going over there? Game
So I've
notes?
inquired.
Okay.
So I've talked to the Squish tender, and I've said, hey, when you guys come together in between periods, what do you guys talk about? He goes, goalie stuff.
Goalie stuff. Okay.
So right now, do you know what they're talking about?
I would say goalie stuff.
We will bring you the MedMal 1 scouting report here on Halton. Halton, the number 6 team in Ontario. They're from west of the city of Toronto. They play in the SCTCA, or SCTA, I believe it's called. As a shot comes in off the stick of Golnak. Off the side of the netminder, rebound comes free. Carlson shot off the shin pad. A one-timer by Flume, kicked away. Belly will keep it at the line. Faking a shot, coming around. Firing it down low. He was looking for the stick of Carlson there. Chappie will keep things up with Rochester a couple times. And so some really big-time wins for this Halton team. They seem very well organized. We've seen it be dangerous this weekend.
Yep.
We've also seen the icing break it up quite a bit.
That's right.
And I think a lot of times we've noticed it's the face-off.
Well,
If you could control that face-off.
that's right. We saw it a couple times yesterday. You lose that face-off in the offensive zone. You spend the next minute and a half trying to get the puck back in, get possession.
So here the Penguins are able to control. It'll be Foster to Bolus. Bolus has it roll off his stick, but there's Pearsall to chop it forward for the power forward Jones. Pearsall, Jones, and Halliday up front. Bolus and Foster on the back end as Pearsall twists with it along the wall. Plays switch with Jones. Jones powerfully drives the middle, sends it across for a shot. Driven to the net by Foster and stopped and covered.
Yeah, good pressure there by the Penguins up top, working the top of that umbrella. And Jones, as he likes to do, drives the puck to the middle.
Penguins control the draw again. Here's Pearsall dancing along the wall. Up for Bolus. Bolus at the center point in front. Here's Halliday with a one-timer. The snapshot, not quite a one-timer. He stopped at first, but getting a nasty snapshot off in the large netminder for Halton. Able to get a glove on it.
Couple face-off wins there, keeping the puck in the offensive zone. Hopefully they can keep it up here with 1:21 left on the power play.
It'll be Pearsall leading over the dot on the far side. This one controlled by Halton, but not cleared. Pearsall getting a stick to it. He'll go up to Bolus at the point. Bolus right back to Pearsall. Driving in, working, firing, rebound, bouncing in front. Off of his stick and cleared behind. Halliday will try to tap it in and wrap it around from behind. It's back to Jones. Jones to Bolus. Bolus' shot bounces through. Jones to the rebound. His shot snagged out of the air with the glove. Couldn't hold on to it, though. Penguins maintain control. Here's Bolus to Pearsall. Pearsall sending a cross-ice feed for the one-time swipe by Foster. It comes off the stick to the corner. Bolus will keep at the point for a shot to be driven in.
Oh!
It's deflected by Jones and gobbled up by the netminder, who is well out of it on top of that crease. The goaltender Park coming up big.
Jeremy, I love that tip by Jones there. I think these boys are starting to learn, you know, that tip can really throw things off for the goaltender there.
Great save by. It was for great goaltending. The number one player on that PK was definitely the netminder, as it's wedged by. Bengals will send Pearsall to the faceoff dot. It'll be swipe pressure by the Penguins forward. Chester a couple times, able to beat Oakville, who's one of the top teams here in Ontario. Begin to okay, what is it that they have? Well, right now I can tell you one thing they have is phenomenal netminder.
Yep.
As the Penguins have it in behind, bouncing puck will come free. Chappell with the shot. It's blocked by a Penguin in front. Shot from Pelly, and then he'll find the back of the net. Cameron Pelly. And crispity, crunchity, peanut buttery fudge nuggets. The Penguins take a 2-love lead.
Definitely a non-traditional goal there, Jeremy, as Flume appeared to do a Michael Jackson breakdance split in the crease as he went down with the goalie. And the goalie out of the net as Cameron Pelly looks up from the point, sees a wide open cage and makes no mistake about it.
So Pelly with the tally to give the Penguins a 2-0 lead. And we talk about that big time momentum you can get. Here's the shift after, and the Penguins dive right back in. A good scoring chance. We're seeing a possessed Jim Halliday right now.
I was just going to say that. You see, I don't know what he had for breakfast, but boy, he's flying right now.
It'll be up top for the Chappie. The Chappie.
The Chappie.
He won't like that. They're Penn State people. That reminds him of the Ohio State. So we'll keep it to Chappie. As the Penguins ice the puck back into the Penguins, snagging it up high, keeping the puck out, and keeping the Penguins up 2-0.
That was a hard shot too.
That was a laser beam as Bolus twists in the corner. You would like to know that it's in the second period, and it is. I got to update that on the scoreboard as Halton puts it in the Penguin zone. 9 minutes to play, second period. This is where they're going to need the pushback if they're going to come back in this one. Pearsall coming up the left, centering feed. Brenneman in by himself. He goes forehand, and it just rolls off right to Pearsall, who sends it off the side of the cage. I believe the 09's advancing as well, correct, George?
Correct. They play the Toronto Titans at 9 o'clock.
Wonderful stuff. So the Penguins showing up well, the Pearsall boys specifically, all of them into the playoff, paraphernalia, and held.
Great play by Carlson there. Almost made a little bit of a video game deke, right? He kind of cut in and pulled the puck to the inside, ripped the puck on net. Jack, always creative.
Ritz Carlson. That one picked off by Track. He snaps one off. Here's goal.
Alligator arms there.
Yeah, a little bit warmer and a little bit fresh. I'll never forget when he was real young. We were in, I think it was Detroit, and we won the grinder.
First and second to really get that third period payoff. And I will say the Hurricanes doing a pretty nice job here pushing back. I don't see them giving up at all.
I've noted, the Penguins off. You mentioned, that next goal, and in this case, the Penguins got that second goal, and we see that stack for the Penguins into 3-4. This time Halton doing a good job, and I actually even think limiting a couple of the chances. We saw probably more chances when it was 1-0 than we have so far when it's been 2.
Right. Well-coached team, sure.
Bush will get control and hold on for a whistle.
That is a big, big stoppage of play there, Jeremy. Penguins were on the ropes there, I bet. You see this Hurricanes team.
Bros to Track. That puck got in behind the goaltender. Yep. I don't know how it didn't end up in the net. It's up top for Flume. Now Track, now Bros. Easier here because you got halfway down that zone for the offensive door. This for Wares, it comes free to Brenneman before being whacked back out the center off the stick of Bolus. Penguins need to kind of just calmly control this here. 3, 2, and 1, and we'll head to the third with a 2-0.
Team is how active the defense are. Although in the third period here, you'd like to think maybe they're a little bit more cautious. Same thing goes with the centers. You want to see that center being third guy high, being that third defenseman, being careful.
Well, and work from the middle out in your own end. Protect that house like they've done such a good job of. Brenneman knocked down in front as a centering pass comes through. It just tapped wide, I believe, off the stick of Brenneman. He tries to go to the point there. It's picked off.
Ooh.
Using the body to protect the puck. He'll find track. Spinning with it, Golnack. Golnack to Carlson. Carlson comes up through center on the right-hand side. We'll see that toe drag. This time read well by the defense. Got the twig out there to break it up. Cleared by Halton. Picked up by Pelly. Pelly to Chappell. Chappell up for Carlson. Carlson in on an onside stick. And the Penguins keep the puck out. A couple massive saves by number one and some defensive sticks getting in the way as Halton drove that puck into the middle. A scramble play that looked like the Fleury Secret Service save there one time as he dove across with the chest.
That's right. The Fleury Secret Service.
That's what it looked like. It looked like he was taking a bullet for the Stanley Cup in that. Was that 09?
Yeah.
As here's Pearsall on the half wall. Back to Foster. Shot just wide of the net. Comes in behind. Jones will tap it to the corner. Pearsall the first one there. Penguins, I would really like him to keep it at this end for a while. Shot from Foster off a stick and just past this twig of Jones sitting on the
donkey in front, just hammering away. Buries the puck, and
we have an all tournament long. Here's Jones driving the right. Sent back in front. Cleared up and out by Holton. Bolus will get control. Off the boards for Halliday. Halliday will spin with it. Getting it to the line but can't get it in. Fresh off the bench is Brenneman, but it'll be just an offside play, just barely. 11:13 to play, third period.
Couple there in the neutral zone. Penguins were trying to get an on-man break there. As I just was watching the Hurricanes bench, I saw the coach kind of indicating it looks like we might see some players kind of sneaking back behind the defense here. So something to look for.
And that could be dangerous because you have things like that happen where it opens up in front. A missile from Costa finds iron. Back comes Holton. A toe drag around track, weaving in. Cross ice feed, misses the stick on the backside. There's Costa with it, wedging it up for Brenneman. It's picked off at the point, sent back towards the middle. That'll be picked off by Costa. Costa all around the puck on this shift. He'll get it to Carlson. Carlson drives in, sending a puck all the way through the crease. Bros crashing down the wall to keep it in. And there's what you're talking about, George. Bros crashes down, keeps it in, then retreats right to that defensive position. Also, right there, you saw the that forward 22 trying to sneak out.
Yep.
So the offensive zone. Carlson, smart play to just pop that all the way to the corner.
Eating clock.
Halfway through the third. Penguins leading by a field goal here. Banked off the boards, gathered.
Holton there takes advantage of a Penguins line change. They ended up getting the free possession of the offensive zone. Worked it around, and that shot through the screen. That's a tough one. That's a tough one to stop.
He's going to want it back because he got a glove to it, but I agree. That was a lot of zone time. Guy driving down from the point there, screened in front. You could see Squish looking around the defenders as they did a good job getting traffic in front of the net on that power play, and they've made it 3-1. Pressures, he'll kick it free to the corner. In front, Peart backing up. He gets control, reverses for Chappell. Chappell's got Costa, great breakout. Penguins find Brenneman. Can he pop free? He swipes it around the defense, dives in, chips at it. Pierce